Hello world, this is Random Fix, and I do a lot of reviews on tools that help car owners and DIY mechanics go ahead and troubleshoot their problems and reset the check engine light. And most times those tools can range from $200 to $900. And when Topdon gave me a chance to review this little under $50 OBD2 reader, this Artilink AL400, I said, why not? And so in this video today, we're going to go ahead and put this to the test because it promises it's going to go ahead and erase check engine lights. It's even got this cool little light built into it, and it'll go give you live data streams, tell you what were the conditions when the check engine light actually got triggered. And that's what we're going to test out today and make sure it can actually deliver. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. So we got the Artilink AL400, and this thing's pretty cool. One of the reasons is the price point. So this is going to be under $50, and even had this little cool light built into it. So you can go ahead and locate your OBD2 port on your vehicle, and once you do that, you just slide it in place like that, and your OBD2 port is going to be located on the driver's side footwell area on 90% of the vehicles. And once you plug it in, you're going to go ahead and get power to the unit. And with the unit powered on, all you have to do is turn on the ignition, and now we're able to go ahead and use the little OBD2 reader right here. And this OBD2 reader is pretty cool because it doesn't have any built-in batteries, so I have no idea how the flashlight is working, but this is powered off the battery of the vehicle. And since it's OBD2, it'll work on 1996 and newer vehicles, so you're talking about a really long service life. So you can have this in your vehicle and use it for 5, 10, maybe 15 years. I don't know, since OBD2 has been getting used for almost 26 years now. Now that we have it hooked up to our vehicle, we can see that it's got a very simple layout over here. So it's got a total of 6 icons up here. We got to have an IM button right here, and this IM button is really important, and it stands for inspection monitors. And if you hit that button right there, it'll go through and check the vehicle's inspection monitors and basically make sure everything's complete. And on this vehicle, we can see everything has a green check mark, and that is definitely a good sign. If you're buying a vehicle and not everything is green, I would definitely recommend that you guys get a pre-sale inspection and get those drive monitors complete, because you will not be able to register your vehicle. So that's actually looking good that it could do that without any hiccups. And then we have the navigation keys down here, which are very simple, with the simple OK, left, right, up, and down. And let's go back to this menu right here. We have the OBD2 function up here. Any vehicle that's 1996 and newer is going to go ahead and be supported. We have the IM button, which we used earlier. We have a playback function. So if you wanted to play back some freeze frame data, let's just say your vehicle check engine light turned on and you wanted to know what the conditions were when the vehicle check engine light was triggered, it'll go ahead and present that data for you there. We have a DTC, which stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code Lookup. So it can look up powertrain, body, chassis codes for you. If we had a P420 code, it'll let us know that's actually something going on with the catalyst monitor. We have a help section, and we have a setup section. And under the setup section, you can go ahead and change the language, the units of measurement. We can turn off the record mode, and we can go ahead and turn off the beeper. So let's go into the OBD2 function, and the OBD2 function will support any vehicle that's 1996 and newer. So this little OBD2 reader definitely has a long service life, and you can throw it in your glove box and know that in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you're going to be able to use this. Choose the very first module, which is normally going to be your engine control module. Now we can read codes, we can erase codes, we can check those monitors again. We can go ahead and do a data stream, and this is what I want to access here. So normally on a basic OBD2 reader like this that's under 50 bucks, you're able to pull up maybe 20-30 items on the live data here. And on this particular scan tool, I was really impressed when I first tried it, because we were able to pick up more than 110 different data streams. And I'm going to show you guys that now. And this is going to give you a lot of information about your vehicle, and it lets you know what your oil temperature sensor is. It'll go ahead and tell you your fuel level. So maybe your cluster on the vehicle is good and you're about to replace it, but in actuality there's something going on with the sending unit in the tank, and this can go ahead and help you troubleshoot that. So if we go in here, we can see we have 110 data streams right here. And check that out right here. We have our fuel level right here, and it's at 37.8. So this little OBD2 reader basically could have saved me $1,000 if I would have used it and I didn't replace my cluster if I thought it was wrong. So definitely it pays to have one of these. I always carry an OBD2 reader when I hit the road in my vehicle, because on a lot of the newer vehicles, if a check engine light turns on, what will happen is the vehicle will go into limp mode and will decrease the vehicle power. And maybe you just got unlucky and you got bad gas or something else happened, but it's really nice to have one of these so you can reset the code and write it down to see if it comes up. And if it does, at least you know what you need to go ahead and figure out. So we have 110 different data streams here, which is really impressive. And then we also have the freeze frame data. We can do an oxygen sensor test. We can do an onboard monitoring test. We can do an EVAP system check. And we could also check the vehicle information on here. So let's just say you're buying a vehicle and it happens to be a Toyota Prius. Those cars are infamous for sometimes getting clusters changed out, computers changed out, and you want to check the VIN number that's on the computer. You can go ahead and do that here. So if you go ahead and hit OK, it'll display for you the VIN number on your vehicle, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and trigger a check engine light on this vehicle, and we'll go ahead and use this to go and clear that, because if you use this OBD2 reader one time and you clear a check engine light and you fix your problem, it paid for itself on the very first use. Because on my Mercedes here, when I run down to the dealer, they charged me $175. And after I clear the check engine light, we're going to go ahead and check those inspection monitors as well, so you guys get a better idea of what I'm talking about. If somebody goes ahead and deletes the information, maybe you're buying a vehicle and the seller goes and deletes the check engine light, you're going to know about it now with this little OBD2 reader. Now we've gone ahead and triggered the check engine light on the vehicle. Alright, let's check out the reason for the check engine light. We'll go in here, and it lets me know that I have a total of 4 diagnostic trouble codes, and it gives me a generic code. Now with some research, I can go ahead and figure out what's causing this. Let's go ahead and attempt to clear this issue now and pretend we fixed it. So over here we can go ahead and go to erase code and hit OK. It says make sure your ignition is on, engine's off. It says the code has been cleared. There you guys go. The check engine light is now gone. So this little Artilink AL400 definitely paid off, and it has a lot of cool little features and works as promised. And now if we check the inspection monitors on the vehicle, you guys will notice only the CCM is ready. Alright guys, now that we know that the Artilink AL400 can deliver, what did you guys think? Is this something that you guys would consider purchasing? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll have links to other Topdon products in the video description down below, and at the end of this video, check them out. They're a really good company. I have tried some of their different scan tools. This is just a basic OBD2 reader, and their scan tools are great. And if a company can make a great scan tool, they can definitely make a great OBD2 reader. So thanks again for checking out the video, and I really appreciate your support. We'll see you guys on the next one.